Luke Lillard. We talked a little bit ago, so don't mind if I turn to my notes here. So he was part of a couple different bands that had very interesting names. He was part of Brock's Folly, which is part of the Renew the Arts, where music really picked up for Luke, was at that time. He then played in a band called The Necessary Gentlemen in New Orleans. And now he lives in Oregon, been there for a few months, playing solo. And he's currently working on a new album with Renew the Arts as we speak. So, yeah, take it away.
That about summarizes it. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Music's very much a side gig for me. Y'all familiar with the term side gig, side hustle? Yeah, okay. So, by day, I'm a mental health counselor. And something I like to tell my clients on session one is, this is hard, and we don't have to dive right in the deep end. We can kind of like wade in. So, fair warning, I don't have any happy songs to play. Not a one. But we're gonna start in the shallow end and like just gradually wade in. We'll get to the deep end before the night's out, I promise. Yeah, anyway. Is the guitar coming through? All right, this song's about how we sometimes make a decision and then still feel anxious and doubt about it, and have doubts about it, even after we've made the decision. that he caused, single car accident, and his 3 boys in the back seat were all seriously injured. And what do you do when your spiritual leader falls? So this is the next step towards the deep end. On the day that the caretaker fell, he broke himself in 2. That's what you do. Stopped on the way for a drink from the well and broke himself in 2. That's what you do. God save his body from chaos and crime. Leave the soul to itself. It'll only take time. Will I fly away on the strength of my arm, or break myself in 2, just like you do? Like long sleeves hiding evidence of your self-harm, we break ourselves in 2, just like you do. God save your body from chaos and crime. Leave the soul to itself. It'll only take time. He bears the scars from our faces, and my hands and my dirty thumbs will dig out the darkest places. God save his body from chaos and crime. Leave the soul to itself. It'll only take time. On the day that the caretaker fell, we dug a well for you. It's what you do. Thank y'all. Okay, next step. This is the problem of pain song. If I can get this paper right. It's a song that came from after growing up in the church, the first time I wrestled with why does a good God allow bad things to happen? I once thought every song was about you. If it turns out I was wrong, could it be true that my childhood love of God-forsaken you, who was a bag of bones in a musty tomb, is still a bag of bones in a musty tomb. When Nietzsche said that God was dead, I took no heed, no shelter. But Andy cried as orphans died. They had such need of shelter. They had such need of shelter. I know the line, I'm far behind, but is there any danger? And Tamar wept as widows leapt into the arms of strangers, like the Christ child in a manger. You were a bag of bones in a musty tomb. Are you still a bag of bones in a musty tomb? If I be a bride, then call my name in a fruitless pipe with my brother's pain. Greater men have been brought to shame by a loss of hope. They slowly went insane. And Job found God in a lover's bed. He'd not abandoned him just yet. But when Christ himself hung upon a tree, my God, why have you forsaken me? So when they decree your treachery, I'll weep until they find me. Perhaps we'll see that gracefully your wings to guard and blind me had sheltered us despite me. You were a bag of bones in a musty tomb. Yet we have seen your hand and we'll see your face soon. All right, I want to play two more. Is that all right? Two more? All right. So here's the real deep end for me. On the table out there was a CD from a band called Brock's Folly, which I was a part of. Renew the Arts sponsored 3 albums with Brock's Folly. I was a part of the first 2. And on that album out there, The Great Commoner, there's a song called The Night Before. I wrote that song. It used to be the one people would request for me to play whenever I was around because it's a good song. I wrote it for my wife. I wrote it for her to walk down the aisle to. She did. It was beautiful. And we are no longer married, so I don't play that song anymore. This song is about our marriage falling apart. I wrote out my anger. I wrote out my anger. I scream it out when I'm alone, I couldn't tell you why. Like a little fearful dog, she's bolder on the second floor. I shut him out, retreated to my chair and tried to cry. The mirror for my demons ever lurking at the door. There is a secret monster in the deep part of the lake, and all my friends unwittingly have watched the monster grow. It swallows all our building in the chaos that we make, and silently observes all of the heartache that we sow. In the deepest part of you, an omen of what lies ahead. We're sinking down, what can we do? And the monster must be fed. You're the strongest trigger for the voices in my head. And I want to be your life vest, but we chose the deep instead. But if I was to be your life vest, then you might as well be dead. I wrote out my anger. I wrote out my anger. And it was you I thought of when I wrote the night before. And God confused the language of the world and you and I. You're screaming in your silence and you're dying at your core. I've told you I'm the broken one, resentfully at best. But we rode out together to the deep part of the lake. I made clear that we abandoned Tennessee at your request, then turned away for feeding of the monster that we make. In the deepest part of you, an omen of what lies ahead. We're gonna drown, what can we do? And the monster must be fed. You're still the strongest trigger for the voices in my head. But you don't want me as your life vest, so you might as well be dead. If we're to be each other's life vest, then we might as well be dead. Just toss each other to the monster, cause we might as well be dead. Y'all don't have to cheer for that one. I do think it's really important for Christians to be able to engage with the whole range of human experience, because we actually have, not even have, we know the answer. It's a person. That doesn't mean that the pain isn't hard. The song's about that. I'm going to close with it. As everybody's breaking their vows, let us wait by the river. Climb up on the levee, then let us go down to await the help of the giver. Word from a brother in the darkness. Am I Cain or an Abel? The axe or the table? Brother, you are each and I am also. It's the only way of living, wreaking havoc and forgiving. Oh, we are the victim and we did the crime. His soldiers of grace come to seize us. Fast asleep in the garden for yet one more time, while they march in looking for Jesus. Word from my lover brought the darkness, and I was Cain killing Abel, took the axe to the table, and our feet cannot carry us to Eden. Only walk the land we're given, search the dead to find the living. Oh, when we were younger, waiting for the chance to find a girl to satisfy our hunger. Can't accept that I was blind to half the things that make us human. We cannot redeem each other, build a garden we can bloom in, earn affection from our mother, or keep any vow completely. So let mercy come down to me and hold me until the morning, hope transforming the last forlorn thing. Oh, Thanks, everybody. You can find me on Facebook at Luke Lillard Music. If you don't know how to spell my name, it's right there. All right. Good night.
All right, well, thank you guys all for coming. If we can just give a hand for these guys one more time. And this is an event we love doing. We'll have one more this year in August. Look forward to some big things for that one. And until next time, thank you.